Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Kilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another Decksperiment, experimenting with new Witchwood Hearthstone cards. This time around, I'm taking a look at Coffin Crasher for Priest, and that means it's basically all about Deathrattle synergies and building some sort of Deathrattle deck that works well with Coffin Crasher, and it might not end up looking like what you think, because this is not going to be a quest priest, even though that sounds like a Deathrattle synergy card. But you'll understand why I made that decision as we jump into this deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. So guys, I'm going to build a Deathrattle priest now. I guess it's going to be a quest priest, and it's going to have Deathrattles in it. I don't really know what exactly it's going to be, but I know that it's based around this card, right? I wanted to see what was up with Coffin Crasher, to see if this thing was any good. I honestly don't know that it's going to be great. I don't know that it's going to be great, but I want to try it. I want to see how it works. Man, the BitLaddie's still not working, is she? Jeez, dude, what happened to Streamlabs? I'm going to refresh this so it goes through.
Clearly white cheddar. Is it even a debate?
White cheddar does sound like it'd be my favorite. I prefer white cheeses to like yellow cheeses. I don't know why, but that's always been my way of life. So we're gonna add some Coffin Crashers, guys. That's gonna start the little deck list here. And from there, I don't even know. I have no idea what's next. I know that we want Deathrattles. We probably want to run the quest, just because I think it's sort of a freebie, right? And we want, I guess we don't actually want terrible Deathrattles from Coffin Crasher. We kind of just want good ones. So do we run the quest? Because the quest, you need to run like fast Deathrattles, you know? This makes me think maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we go with a Twilight's Call build instead, where we get some big Deathrattles back. But we also have to have plenty of Deathrattles, or the Coffin Crasher's just not going to go off, right? So I'm a little torn. We want, like, obsidian statues. I guess Karen would be kind of good. You know, Deranged Doctor wouldn't actually be terrible in this deck. You'd have a lot of life gain. You'd get a free 8/8. It's distinctly worse than obsidian statue, I guess, but... you could run also, like, Splitting Fester Root. Bone Drake's just to cycle a bunch of stuff. Bone Drake's kind of good. It could also start a... We could also start a dragon package with Bone Drake, right? And just turn this into sort of a control priest as opposed to a Deathrattle priest, you know? Like, it's still Deathrattle, but... Or, excuse me, not a quest, but a control priest. Like, we could build dragons in. I kind of like the idea of that. To give us more early game, mid-game meat. It feels like it's going to be really slow right now, though. Like, really slow. Like, way too slow to be competitive. Like, this deck is all 7-drops right now. I mean, Dustbreaker's good, but Tortolon's pretty decent. Is Tortolon what we want off Coffin Crasher, though? I don't know, guys. I don't know if that makes sense. I just don't know if we have enough Deathrattles now, though. We only have 6. Is that enough? Does the Twilight's Call even make sense anymore? I mean, what good are 1/1 copies of Obsidian Statue? Bone Drake's pretty good with 1/1 copies. Coffin Crasher, I guess, is sort of good, too. But we're going to run out of Deathrattles eventually. Dorian would start turning out extra Deathrattles. Dorian's a neat idea. We could maybe do that. I am still missing bits. What is the deal? I'm going to let that go through.
Dorian would start churning out extra Deathrattles.
Dorian would, yeah. Dorian would. I don't know if he's another just really slow card, though. That's what makes me nervous, right? Like, how many slow cards can you run? We have so many slow cards. And if I do Dorian, can I do this dragon package, you know? Because so many of these would be bad. Is there a way to actually draw specifically Man, I don't know. This deck right now just does not feel like it does anything, right? This deck feels really, really weird right now. It's just not... It's just a mix of everything. Can we build a Control Priest, though, without a Dragon set? That's the real question. And is Coffin Crasher... I think the problem is Coffin Crasher's not very good. I think that's the issue. I kind of thought it was going to be a good card, but now I'm looking at it and I'm sort of thinking maybe it's not a good card. I am manually sending through every single bit here, guys. This sucks.
Can I get a blessing from Ringisis for my 21 packs I'm about to open?
Yeah, Majin, dude, of course. Holy Bro, please bless Majin Vegeta's packs. May he go Super Saiyan on these packs. Get lots of fiery, glowing orange auras around his cards, much like his physical being. Much like a Super Saiyan Vegeta. Although he's Majin Vegeta, so I don't know. I don't know if he goes Super Saiyan or not, but... Vivid Nightmare is kind of cool, but still not really... I mean, like, if I was just building the list based on, like, the stuff I wanted to run, like, this would be the core of it. But if you do this, how do you live? How do you possibly beat... You know, can you ever beat Paladin like this? If you run, like, Spirit Lashes... Can you compete with Paladin? And then can you even really compete with, like, Warlock on the top end? Do you have enough late game to win either? You know, I don't think Dorian's right. I think we'll build a Dorian deck eventually, but this is not the one. I just don't know how we get there. We could go, like, for a big priest build with Shadow Essence and Eternal Servitude. Is Coffin Crasher any good there, though? Oops. I mean, we got to include Coffin Crasher. He's the whole point of the deck. If I don't have Coffin Crasher, there's no reason to do this. Like, I don't think it's worth it. There's no point. It's what I'm testing. It just feels so slow. It just currently feels so slow, and I don't know how we beat anybody. You know, how do we beat Paladin? How do we beat... I don't think we can run Vivid Nightmare and Twilight Skull. I think these are more combo cards, right? Like, we have to go for more, like, mid-rangey value. Try to win on Worm Guards and Coffin Crasher sneakiness and stuff like that. Matriarch is an interesting way to generate an additional win condition, I think. So maybe we run like a Circle of Healing. You know, we also have a somewhat decent Lady in White set. Twilight Drake sucks. Scaleworm sucks. Actually, we don't really have a good Lady in White set. Never mind. I take that back. Psychic Scream is a good control card, I guess. Holy Nova. It's decent against Paladin. It's pretty good with Matriarch. This might be enough early game. Between Duskbreaker and Spirit Lash and Holy Nova, like, can we catch up? Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of big cards. Whew, that's a lot of big cards, guys. Maybe Wormguard's not necessary. Maybe we can replace Wormguard with something at, like, the 2 or 3 mana spot that's better at addressing the board. Maybe 2 Psychic Screams is overkill, too. I don't think that's necessary. I don't know, guys. This feels really, really weird. I don't even know if Circle of Healing's worth it. We could go for an even priest. But why would we? I guess a couple Doomsayers could kind of help. That's a good answer to aggro in some ways. Maybe I don't need these Twilight Acolytes. They actually don't seem that good. There's not a lot of, like, big... It's good against, like, Mountain Giants, and can be good against, I guess, Spiteful Summoner. Maybe it is good, actually. I'm going to keep it because of Spiteful Summoner. I don't know. That curve's starting to look a little more acceptable to me. Carlos Cruz dropping the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Carlos Cruz. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome, welcome. You guys are keeping the sub count super high right now. Somebody else linked a Baku Priest. That's pretty crazy. Matriarch there for the value. That makes sense. Yeah, you know, Apple Bomb is a card that might fit in this list I forgot about. It's in that Baku list. That makes sense. Yeah, I like your Baku Priest. I don't see any problems. That looks fine to me. Can we fit in an Apple Bomb here, guys? Would we rather have an Apple Bomb than, like, a Holy Nova, for instance? No, Holy Nova has a good interaction with Paladin and Nightscale Matriarch. I'm going to keep that, and Northshire Cleric. Let's just try this. I don't even know. I don't think this is going to be good. I don't think this is going to be good. Hey, Andrew602! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, welcome, Andrew and Carlos. Guys, enjoy your emotes and all that fun stuff. Busta, I'm not really looking for a list. I mean, you probably haven't been around a lot for my Decksperiments, but I'm not. If I wanted to find a good list, I'd just go find a good list, right? Like, you know, I just go grab one off HS Replay with the highest win rate. But what I'm really trying to do is test cards and interactions and archetypes and ideas. That's sort of the Decksperiment theme here. This is a Decksperiment, so basically seeing what works and doesn't work from the new expansion right now. Like, is Coffin Crasher something that makes any sort of sense? Can I build a deck to make Coffin Crasher good? And, you know, like, for instance, we pretty quickly identified this doesn't have a great integration with the quest for Priest, because this is better with big, high-cost Deathrattles, and if you put a lot of low-cost, bad Deathrattles in your deck, then Coffin Crasher does not fit very well, because he summons junk. He summons really bad minions, and that's not a good interaction. So you quickly say, oh, okay, well then I need to run Coffin Crasher in a slower deck, and it's got to be a Deathrattle control priest. And it's like, is Obsidian Statue good enough to run on its own? I don't know. What else do you put in here? And then you start to piece it together, and that's basically exactly what we did. So, we'll see. I think it's going to be too slow, for the record, but that's what we're going to learn. Divine Hymn, yeah, maybe we could have made room for Divine Hymn. It is really good with Nightscale Matriarch. I wish it did damage, man. Like, I kind of think Holy Nova is still better against Paladin in a lot of ways, but we'll see. We'll see. Busta says, check my last code. Again, I'm even if your deck looks exactly like this one, or it's got some awesome interaction, I don't want to check the code. The whole point is to try it myself, right? Like, I don't want to look at other people's codes and base it on something. I want to try to make something new. So, I appreciate it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with linking me the deck. That's totally fine. That's cool. But, that's not where I want to go. This looks like a Mind Burst Priest. Yeah, this is totally different. Yeah, I like Mind Burst Priest. That's fine, but, we've played that a bit. But, again, the whole point's testing, Coffin Crasher here. Getting a feel for Coffin Crasher's interactions in the game. Could heal that for cards. Pretty terrible, though. Could just play Scale Worm to trade. It's pretty terrible, though, because it does die to the board. I think we're just going to Hero Power Pass. We're setting up for a pretty interesting Spirit Lash, maybe. But we'll get there. There's the Baku Priest, so check that out. Okay, all the decks are looked at. What else we got happening here? Pint-Size Horror, maybe is okay. Yeah, it's probably not bad, but we're kind of crowded, right? We need threats, too. We can't just have all removal. So it's finding that balance, right? Maybe Lamasi Horror is better than Holy Nova. I don't know, but just trying to make it all fit. That gold Chameleos is so nice. Yeah, it looks awesome. I love it. Yeah, it's great. I should have ran it, maybe, yeah. I don't know. I feel like the meta's settling a little bit, so Chameleos is getting worse, but I did put a lot of faith in Chameleos, and I'm not currently. Oh, God, Holy Nova. You're so beautiful. Do we Spirit Lash instead out of greed? Leaves up a couple minions. I don't think so. I think we just Holy Nova and call it a day. I feel pretty good about it. We can still Spirit Lash after he plays all the 1/1s this turn. And we'll be happy. We'll be happy. Sisoid dropped a Baku Paladin. What is this about? It's got adaptation in it. Oh my god. What am I looking at here? It's a Divine Shield Baku Paladin. Oh boy. I can't even begin to tell you what I think about it. It looks fine. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure I love adaptation still. Like, I might cut the adaptation regardless. But, I like the idea, man. That's pretty neat. That looks really cool. Yeah, I like this fine. It's a little early, sort of, right? It's just a little bit early, but it does give me the initiative back. It gives me some Coffin Crasher action fairly safely, I hope. We do have Psychic Scream for an emergency situation, too. You know, with these Circular Healings, we could have put Akanai in there as another removal option, but hopefully the Dustworker carries. Get rid of Coffin Crasher, man. Hey, Reed, this is my first stream I made it to. What kind of pre-stack are you making, and what tips do you have for new Hearthstone players? New Hearthstone players, I would say read as much as you play. Playing is always good, but reading is really going to help you, or watching, or whatever it is, but consuming information is going to help you as much as playing. And in fact, it'll help you sometimes way more, because sometimes when you're playing, you don't even realize you're making mistakes or doing things wrong until you read, or you watch, or you listen. And then you're going to learn a lot. So consume as much as you experience. I mean, still play the game. You need to keep playing the game too. But in other words, learn about what decks are out there. Learn about the difference between like tempo and value, and learn about, you know, managing your health as a resource, and just try to learn everything. There's like Trump's teachings. I think are probably a good resource. There's a lot out there. But welcome, boys. Alright, this is fine. Just gonna get some Bone Drakes out. We're a little slow here, which we knew was happening going in. Maybe you're being too greedy with Coffin Crasher. Even with small Deathrattles, it gets its value back. Well, that's something we'll learn. I think that's a good point. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's kind of the idea. You might very well be right. Rune Burgundy, so sort of like Ron Burgundy, but Rune Burn Gundy. I love it. Thank you, Rune, for dropping the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's really nice of you, sir. Really appreciate it a ton. Have you played Trump Zulok? I have not. No, I haven't. I don't even know what that looks like. I haven't even heard about it. What does it do? What's its deal? What's its deal? That's a funny way to put it. I like it that way. Busted J says, oh, okay, no worries. Yeah, dude, no, I hope I didn't sound like, sometimes I worry I come off as, like, condescending or preachy or whatever. That is certainly not my intent. I just like explaining things. I sometimes maybe don't pay attention to the nature by which I explain things, but I wasn't intending like reprimand or anything. Just, you know, literally just describe why I do what I do. So yeah, absolutely no worries. Of course, yeah, on my end at least. I mean, Circle Healing here honestly does have some value. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'd prefer to use it for... of course, with like an Excel Matriarch or a Northshire Cleric, but... we were gonna give him a pretty tidy way to deal with the board. Like, he can still attack this 5-4 pretty cleanly, and he could clean up the 3-4 if he wanted. And, I mean, I do kind of want this to die, so it's debatable, right? It's debatable, but... Oh, I feel bad now. Although, maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't have used that if we hadn't, imagine if we had an Obsidian statue right now. This dude would be in a world of hurt. He may feel like he has to kill this. The Bone Drakes are really, really interesting with this deck, because we need the Dragon synergies anyway. They have a really... Oh, that's a good card. That's good against Paladin, who just used a Consecration. It's a shame I can't play it right now, but you know what? Wormguard is pretty good post-equality, too. Let's try to make this stick. Let's do it. I tweeted you my Control Paladin list. Can you tell me your thoughts on it? Yeah, sure. Tweeting's a fine way to do that. Oh, Lich King, too. Crap! Why do you run Lich King, sir? I guess you're getting Grey Mane. You gotta have mid-range threats. Alright. Alright, we can Psychic Scream all these wisps, guys. Or whelps, I mean. We can Psychic Scream the whelps. Imagine if we Psychic Screamed like 6 whelps and 6 Silverhand recruits into his deck here. Oh man, every draw for the rest of the game would be 50% garbage. Just absolute garbage. Alright, that's annoying. I mean, it really might not be a bad play. If Onyxia and Lich King were to die, it would be a pretty intriguing play. But I think he's going to be able to dismantle the board pretty effectively here. Oh, hit a big target! Oh my god, just in order. Just like boom, boom, boom. See ya. Oh boy. That wasn't unnecessary. Well, he's trying to get the ping, I guess, but he could have taken a cleaner line if he'd looked closely. It's only buffing one dude. That's kind of fine. Oh, no, it's not fine! It's not fine at all! Oh, no. I think I would go face if I'm him. Yeah, I think going face there is right. I'm going to have to trade and Psychic Scream, I think. We definitely don't want to give him these. Now the question is, do we want to give him some Loot Hoarders back? Yeah, I don't want him drawing, so I'm just going to go face and Psychic Scream. I'll give him the Whelps here, of course. I can buff one of them first, I guess. Okay. So he has some pretty garbage cards in his deck now. But he has 2 Lich King cards we haven't seen yet. So that's a problem. Let's see if I can find this list on Twitter. Okay, cool. Here we go. Control Paladin. Sure, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks fine. I mean, I will say, like, your 2-drop package for Call to Arms, it's like Knife Juggler Direwolf Alpha, which looks a bit more like an aggro paladin. If you thought about things like Plated Beetle, Wild Pyromancer makes sense, but if you thought about Plated Beetle for your Call to Arms package, that's something most people do in Control Paladin that I've seen. Other than that, it looks like it totally makes sense. Looks fine. I like it. Makes a lot of sense. Looks good. Oh my god, the Bit Laddie is just completely dead. Wow. She hasn't read any of these. Oh my god,
hey,
she's dead.
Regis, it's been a little while.
She's dead.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. Is this Coffin Crasher going to die? I don't know if I could even risk that, because it's like a 50-50 anyway. YZ, man, I'm doing really well. I'm sorry the Bit Laddie wasn't working there. She's broken tonight. I don't know what her deal is. She's actually been broken for weeks. I gotta figure this out. But I appreciate the 100 bits. I hope you're doing well in life. David Hasselhoff also dropped 500 bits. Listen to that.
Mr. Regis Kilbin, thank you so much for being so kind yesterday. Just a small token of my gratitude. You are good peeps.
Hey, no worries, dude. I'm happy to raid David Hasselhoff, of course. It's a lot of fun to raid. So we will actually kill the 2/6 here, which is nice. He also, what did he destroy there? Blessing of Kings and a Consecration, and some garbage that we shuffled in, of course. But the Consecration's good. That's important. What is that second Lich King card, do you guys think? I think I do have time to play this now. I feel less threatened. For whatever reason, there's just not much board out. I do have to worry about Tarim a little bit, but if he kills this with a Tarim, I'm happy because I probably get an Obsidian statue, 50-50, right? David Hassel also said, not sure if the Bit Laddie's working today. Here, I'll play that too, I guess.
I'm not sure if the Bit Laddie is working today.
Yeah, she's not, obviously. She indeed is not. He does not kill this. That's probably smart, because now I don't really have a way to do it. I need that Holy Nova. Dusk Breaker is also a good card here. I'll take it. I will take it. Do I want to kill this? Because I very easily could, right, with the Dusk Breaker. I don't think I need to yet. I think it's overkill to do that. So we'll just play the Dusk Breaker, and also having this alive kind of plays into Nightscale Matriarch a little bit, maybe? And just leaving it at 2 health means I can kill it next turn if I get in an emergency. Like, I can play Bone Drake and guarantee the Obsidian statue comes down, right? So, we'll see. Oh, that's risky. It's risky with that 6-2 out there. What's that 6-2 gonna summon you, I wonder? Oh, of course. He's going to get another good board. I need another board clear. I can get a bunch of 3/3s, but they won't matter if I can't clear the board, right? Like, I have to be able to... Oh my god! He's going to not have a bunch of 3/3s. He's going to have a bunch of giant dudes. That might be game. I don't know if the Obsidian Statue's good enough here. It might be, though. It might be. It might actually be good enough. Power Word Shield doesn't help me do anything. I should actually just give it to the Obsidian Statue, though. That's kind of cool. So I have to play this to guarantee we get the Obsidian Statue off the trade. I don't actually have to trade. I could just play the Obsidian Statue. But I do want to get as many stats out on board as I can. So I'm going to play the Bone Drake. And I'm going to trade... And I'm going to heal this, or buff this, I should say. Oh, if only those had less health, huh? And then I'm going to heal face. And then I'm hoping that this eats at least 3 hits to heal me for 12. And also clears at least 2 or 3 minions, I guess. 3 minions, probably. If he has another equality, though, we are in trouble. We might still be alive, but we're in trouble. So, oh, he top decked it. Oh, God. Now the Knife Juggler's just a real threat. He top decked the equality, guys. He top decked it, guys. The knives cannot hit this or we lose. This has to get an attack in, right? It just has to. Oh, my God. Oh, why? Why? We were so set! Talk about a pro Hearthstone player. This guy... Don't even bother running the tournaments this year. All year. Just give this guy every point. He's going right to the top. He's a world champion, okay? He's the world champion. Absolutely the world champion. I think I missed a cheer from... Justice earlier too. I just saw it in chat, which means I'm like 13 minutes behind, which is great.
When are they nerfing this broken trash?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Trump went 21-0 with the zoo. You should try it. What? I haven't even seen the list. What is it? It sounds great. I played some zoo that I had fun with. I like zoo a lot still. Oh, that game sucked. Risker. Deathwing is he's in Wild. I can't play Deathwing Jaguar in this deck, Risker. It's a standard format deck. He's an Old Gods card. Fit Camilio somewhere. Yeah, I probably should have. I don't even know if I caught you, Risker, but I was about 10 minutes behind chat, apparently, so I skipped ahead. Guys, that said, I'm sorry if I missed a message. Please forgive me. It's not because I hate you. I just had to skip ahead. I got too far behind. I can't even keep up. The Bit Laddie's dead. Everything's going wrong right now. My life is in shambles. Well, that's a really good... Well, that's 2 games in a row. Acidic Swamp Ooze has come down on 2 to wreck my Northshire Cleric. That's very bad for me. Is the new Test Tempo Rogue any good? Should I craft it? I had some luck with it. I don't think it's great, but it's fine. I don't really know if Tess is the reason it's good. I think people are finding more successful ways to play Tempo Rogue without Tess so far. She's in it and playable and fine, but not like the central piece or anything. This is a little risky, but it's okay. It's at least a heal for 4. You were going to check my Control Paladin, I tweeted you. I actually did. I talked about it at length. I talked about how I wouldn't run Knife Juggler and Direwolf Alpha. I would try to squeeze in at least Plated Beetle. I guess maybe, I don't know if you stepped away or what. People seem to do that a lot. People will ask me a question, and then they'll step away and not hear my response. Maybe it's because I'm always behind on chat. I don't know, but... Mage, I don't even have a link to your cards. You're going to have to link them again, guys. Again, I had to skip a bunch of chat, dudes. It's... I can't magically find stuff that I skipped. I'm sorry. You just gotta link it again. I'm happy to take a peek. Just link it again. I'm sorry I missed it. I got too far behind. There's Trump Zoo. Okay, here's some custom cards. I don't know if these go in any sort of order. but I'll figure that out here in a second. This is a good play. I like this. Okay. He's not very good yet, but we got some neat pieces here. Wormguard is nice. We got 23 health. We're alive. Got a board. Hopefully it doesn't go as south as that last time. Custom card, Vorin Thana, Unforgivable, 4-mana, 7/1, says, for Priest, start a game if your deck contains no damaging cards. Your spells that restore health deal damage instead. Interesting. I think it would probably be okay to define damaging cards, but I don't know how the game would define that. But that's kind of cool. I like it. And then Vorin Thana, Amended of Sin. Where do these names come from? Are these all like Magic the Gathering cards or what? Opposite stats. If your deck contains 5 or less Priest cards, summon a permanent Lightwell. I like a permanent Lightwell. That's a cool idea. I don't even think that would be OP. I think that'd be kind of reasonable. Since we have a little health buffer, I'm going to go ahead and slam the Matriarch first. And then we'll try to move into to Wormguard when we feel a little more threatened, right? Yeah, those are nice, Mage. I like it. What kind of deck is this? This is a Deathrattle Priest trying to make Coffin Crasher a good card. Which, I'm not sure it's possible, but we're trying. We're going for it. Rebuke? My god, sir. My god, sir. I think Rebuke is fine. I'm just gonna trade and play a Coffin Crasher and Heal Face. I don't love giving me a Valinir again, but I don't have a Silence in this deck, so it's coming back. It's gonna be a threat the whole time. Which sucks. I don't know how to beat it. We gotta get him to like chip away at his health with minions, I guess. Because I'm not beating it any other way. Duskbreaker will probably make a good play this game. At some point. At some point. He's got to be scared of what this provides, right? Like, he's got to be thinking about this. Ugh. Please don't kill my minion. Oh, yes. You're giving me hope. You're giving me hope! Although I'm probably still dead. Still look a little dead here, don't I? Alright, let's trade... Actually, we're gonna Spirit Lash, so we can play this first to gain a little bit of extra health, right? I'd rather have the face health than the taunt health. So I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna have a decent little board. And, you know, he's out of cards almost. He's had something since the mulligan. What is that? What has he been holding? It's not Call to Arms, probably. Oh, why do these guys always top deck? Like, what is the deal? How do they always top deck? Okay, this is a good draw. He just used his big dude. I'm going to play this in case equality's a thing again. We just have to kill, because we don't want this to die to an equality for free, right? Like, his Valinir right now is... Okay. That's sort of fine. I think we can just ignore that for a bit, right? Could also kill it, I guess. I don't really want it killing my Obsidian statue yet. I wish I could Matriarch and Holy Nova. That would be pretty chill. I think we will Holy Nova, though, still. I could use the Scale Worm instead, I guess. But I'd rather have the Dragon. I want to use my hero power, so I don't think I'm going to Scale Worm. I want to heal as... Well, actually, I'm going to heal 4 off the Obsidian statue, so I guess I will use the Scale Worm. I take it back. And I'm okay to give him the Valinir again. It does less damage than a 10 drop, or 10 attack minion, right? So, I think that's the right line. And again, I'm okay to lose the Matriarch value. We're just trying to swing now and win. Because, you know, he's at 12, essentially. Like, we're going to try to stabilize. Can I get a shout-out? Sure thing, Firelord. Yeah, how's it going? What kind of deck is this? Answer that. Graybender says, I built an anti-aggro Quest Rogue working really well so far. Yeah, Quest Rogue seems to be good at the moment. It's It's surprising me. Hey, guys, we did it! That's what was supposed to happen last time. I almost feel like we're 2-0, to be honest. Like, last time, I think we got ripped off. The last time felt like a steal. But that worked out surprisingly well, I thought. Maple Syrup says, I'm playing the Taunt Druid you highlighted at rank 4. I'm 7-1. Nice, dude. That's really, really good. Finally get to sub this Friday. Cool, Jay Zeiger, man. Thanks for being so, like, on it. That's awesome. Appreciate you having so much interest in it. That's cool. Yeah, those are good early drops. Just in case it's Zoo or something. Disgraced says, hey, I don't know if Cheer Lady is working. Did you get my previous cheer? Let me see. She's not really working. Although, I think... No, I didn't see them, but here they are. It says, what's been your favorite Decksperiment tonight? Well, I've only played 2 tonight. This one has been my favorite so far. And thanks for the bits, by the way, Disgrace. That's always very nice. I wish the bit laddie was working. This is very, very annoying to have to, like, try to read and keep up with all the cheers on top of normal chat. Have you tried playing Odd Quest Warrior? We have, yeah, it was really cool. I want to play it some more. I'll wait for the list to probably get a little more refined, and then we'll likely play it a lot more. What's the goal of this deck? Just to test Coffin Crasher. That's literally it. It's kind of a boring goal, but it's legit the goal. Just to stop a potential Mountain Giant play. Here we're going to slam the Doomsayer. Also just allows me to cycle a card, which is very nice. Although we do have an answer to Mountain Giants. Maybe I should just let it go through. It's probably going to go through either way. This is just making it awkward for him. Right, because now he's like, oh, I've got so many cards I can't tap, and I can't play my Mountain Giant I wanted to play. So now I'm sitting on this weird hand. And now he's going to play a Mountain Giant, lose a tap, and we're still going to deny the Mountain Giant value. So we're pretty much in a happy spot here. We can Coffin Crasher into Coffin Crasher. But we don't have a third Deathrattle right now. So we're not there yet. Trying to get my last 100 wins with Mage. What's a good deck to play in your opinion? Tempo Mage is probably the most popular version of Mage at the moment and the fastest for wins. I don't love it, but you can also play Big Spell Mage. I like that a little better personally. There's the Tar Creeper. He played the Tar Creeper into the Tar Creeper Sweeper, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. We'll draw another Deathrattle in time, I believe. I have faith here. There will be another one coming. This looks like a Lackey, to me, Lackey Pact turn. Lackey Pact. I don't have a good answer for the Void Lord, unfortunately. I could Dusk Break, I guess. Like, just trade in Dusk Break, summon the other Coffin Crasher. Ooh, there's the Mountain Giant we've been waiting on. He finally arrived. I'm playing a little bit into like a Hellfire here, but that's okay. I'm happy to cycle a card for a cleric if he does want a Hellfire. And he would still have an awkward line. He has to kill this if he Hellfires, so he can either just like Defile, Mortal Coil, or trade the 2/8. Which might be okay. We'll see how it goes. This is Trump Zoo. Oh, I didn't even look at it. Trump goes to the zoo. What makes it unique? Nothing too crazy, it looks like. Hooked Reaver is, I guess, a little different. And Duskbat. That's kind of cool. I like it. He did actually Hellfire Defile. I was mostly joking, but he went and he did it. He just didn't care. He just went and he did it. That sucks. That was cleaner than I thought, I guess. But he is at 6, which is nice. We're going to play another big dude here. I will play this one, I think. I could Circle of Healing as well. Just to get a 3/3? Is it worth it to get a 0-mana 3/3? He just used a Hellfire. I sort of think it's worth it. It also just gives us a little bit of luxury here for lethal, right? Like, if he kills this, Then these two represent lethal. Like, it just gives us a little extra buffer, basically. It's funny how we played this game out very much as a mid-range deck. Like, bodies on board. And here's our little whelp. Here's his face. Every time. Yeah, Trump Zoo looks cool. I want to play more Zoo for sure. I haven't played enough yet, I think. Salvation, I checked out your Control Paladin, I think, Salvation. I've talked about this twice now. Am I that disconnected with chat? I feel like I've answered this a couple times. I checked it out on Twitter. I said I liked it except for the Knife Juggler and Direwolf Alpha. You should run a Plated Beetle instead. Was my take on it. I mean, I described it in a little more detail, but... The Scale Worm and Worm Guardian were, Scale Worm. Is that this? Oh, Scale Worm. Yeah. Yeah, this was a little underrated. Definitely by me. I felt I was way off on this one. We're seriously this close to lethal. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, he just made the worst play in the universe, right? Like, that sucked. Can I beat Void Lord here? Yes, I can. I beat Void Lord. We just trade, and Dusk Break. So I don't need to play another card. I just have to worry about beating Void Lord, right? Because it's turn 9. I mean, there might be some other thing that I have to worry about too, but I don't know what that thing is. Void Lord is the most likely thing. So I just want to make sure I beat the Void Lord, right? And we do, so we're good. Yay! Cool. Worked really nicely, guys. I gotta say, so far, I'm kind of impressed by Coffin Crasher. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's gotten a lot of just like chip damage in, like just leftover bodies, just annoying to deal with. And frankly, even though we've lost a game, I'm calling us 3-0. I think that first game was a ripoff. Is the zero cost minion even or odd? It's even. It's even. Then the circle was the right call. Ramon, you're right too, man. The circle was the right move. It put so much pressure out that it helped. Chipped away with that damage. The tempo with Coffin Crasher seems legit. Yeah, so far it's been good, right? It's been way above my expectations. I do not know the Doomsayer is very good against Druid, but it's one of our only early kind of plays. It's weird that we have so many like tempo plays, but also a Doomsayer. Oh my god, there it is again. The boys are back. The Coffin boys. Can you please consider Glinda Crowskin? We already played a Glinda Crowskin Zoo Warlock deck, actually, Ramon. So you can check that out on my YouTube channel. It's called the Echo Zoo Warlock. It has a big picture of Glinda on the thumbnail. It was from John Bray, if I'm not mistaken. I think John Bray made that deck. John Bray, a good pro player. Turn 3, he's not going to play anything, but on going into turn 4, I'll play this to beat the Oaken Summons. I think. I guess this could be Spiteful Druid. I just kind of assumed it was, taunt, but I don't really know that yet. We don't have a reason to believe that just yet. I don't think this is a favorable matchup for us either way, though. I think it's going to be tough. It's like me when you asked about the Shaman 2 or 3 times, and you talk about it every time I went for water or food. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind repeating myself. That's not the issue. I just want to make sure I eventually connect, you know, like we do need to connect. Salvation says, sorry Regis, now I feel like I'm annoying, I'm sorry. No, it's not annoying, it's okay. Like I said, I don't really care. I just want to make sure I do get through to you eventually. So the Doomsayer did actually work as intended. It stalled a turn, but he just did it on turn 5 and had the awesome Spellstone there. Ugh. Gross, dude. This is a beautiful line, though. This is so good. I'm trading into this right now. This is baller. It really just doesn't ever backfire. We have 2 great Deathrattles. If it pulls this, that's totally fine. If it pulls this, that's totally fine. I almost wish I drew another one, though, I'll tell you. Do I play the other one here? He's not going to kill both, right? There's no way he kills both. I think I just heal this, right? And I think I just play a Scale Worm, and I don't even attack with it. maybe I actually do this instead. He's not gonna... Well, he does run Lich King, though, on 8. Alright, this is a little iffy putting both of these at 4, but if he hero powers this down, I'm still sort of happy that this goes to 1. And then he didn't get to spend his 8 mana. But I don't know, this is not necessarily good. Oh, interesting. I think I just Duskbreak here, don't I? I think I just trade. I don't even need the Acolyte, like... I could, but I'd have to put it down to 1 health. Because I want to... Wouldn't have to, but I think I want to just clear the board here, and we'll just Duskbreak and then trade, and then we'll have a Duskbreaker and... I really... Oh, wait, I can do this. Hold up. No, I can do this right. Never mind. This is... I am going to do the Acolyte. I take it back. I take it back. I did not originally see the lineup here, but this is an incredibly good play. No matter which minion I get, it doesn't even matter. All of them were good. Okay, that's a good board against Druid, guys. That's a really, really, really good board against Druid. Now, I don't know that I have a great follow-up. Coffin Crasher is fine, certainly. Oh my god, that has such a big chance to whiff. He got the Hadronox, though. Does he have a Naturalize? And does it even really matter? Is the other question. Does it really even matter? He has 2 Ironwood Golems and a Lich King right now in play. He burned a Naturalize, so can he... Well, he can definitely kill it, I guess, because we have an 8 attack minion on board, so never mind. This is definitely dying. But I guess he can hero power this. That would make the Lich King sort of hard to deal with. I could Coffin Crasher plus Duskbreaker. Trade this into one of the 3/6s, so you'd have a 3/6 remaining. I'd have an Obsidian Statue on board. I could also play a Nightscale Matriarch and heal the 6/5. But he has 8 other mana. So this was actually a pretty good Army of the Dead. I wonder if he knew that Hadronox was one of his only minions left. He burned both Nourishes, a Naturalize, and a Spellstone. Okay. That's ultimately not bad. But how does he kill the other ones from Witching Hour? I guess he has cubes still. Oh, whoa, he didn't want to kill this yet. Whoa! Now that surprises me. I thought for sure that was dead this turn. I'll be honest with you. I thought for sure that was absolutely dead. Huh. Well now. Now I'm wondering if I have to Psychic Scream. To get the Hadronox out of play. Huh. Could even maybe burn the Hadronox. Because we're going to lose this game as soon as that Hadronox dies. Like, I'm not going to be able to kill him. He's at 28 with a full hand. If he had an empty hand, maybe. I think I'm going to Psychic Scream the Hadronox. Although this is really good with Hadronox, too. And he might burn it. He might burn the Hadronox. I want to get my dragon, though, because I need a dragon here to win the game. Nixie is actually a great dragon. Burn your Hadronox! Burn your Hadronox! No! That's the one card he didn't need. He has a full hand. That card's garbage. Instead of Psychic Scream, I wish you would Ice Scream. Oh, man, I would love some Ice Scream right now. Was that a cheer? Did that actually not go through? No, that was not a cheer. Okay, that's fine. So he's at 9 cards now. Okay, we're gonna get a great Onyxia, but he has swipes, so it's probably not that great. It's like sort of great, but not that great. Okay. Sure, yeah. Don't even need a swipe, huh? I gotcha. So we got rid of the Hadronox for a little bit, but can I win in time? Can I win in time? The Nightscale Matriarch here is going to help. definitely. I like this play. There's some pretty nasty boards out here. But he can't get Hadronox and he can't have Naturalize for it or I'm going to lose. Like, I have a way to kill Lich King, but once he gets the Hadronox, then the Witching Hours come and it's just like boom, 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 we never win. He just gets a bigger and bigger taunt board every time. So we're on a very tight clock. We have, 15 damage on board and he's the 30, so we could theoretically win in like 2.5 turns. Wipe. Still pretty good. Oh, he used his Naturalize! Interesting! So now he does not have a Hadronox activator guaranteed. Very interesting. Man, I don't know. This thing sucks right now. I guess I need to play this sooner rather than later because I'm going to get a smaller and smaller hand as the course of the game wears on. Do I have another Matriarch? I do. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Putting that to 4 doesn't really help me at all. Well, I could heal it, I guess, but do I care, or would I rather have this more health? Let's just see. Circle healing is good for that other Matriarch, maybe. Maybe. Hey Reese, can you look at my deck in a little while? Yeah, if you link it to me in time, I got about an hour left, so go for it. I'd happily look at it. Wrath into... Guys, I just don't... Oh my god, that's ours! That's our card! How dare you, sir? How dare you? Maybe double Spirit Last Year is good. Oh, Holy Nova is also good. But I can't really play another threat if I Holy Nova, which I really want to do. I want to play a Worm Guard. I don't have any dragons left. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, I have dragons in the deck, but none currently available, right? Is this risk it dying? Yes, because of Wrath. But I really want to save the Circle of Healing for our Nightscale Matriarch to build some sort of board that can contest the game and win. It might be too greedy, though. He definitely has another Wrath. I guess if he's Wrathing, he's not playing Hadronox, but this is also a Hadronox threat now. Like, this summons him a Hadronox. So... are you able to see my messages, Regis? Probably. I don't know. Can look and see if there's one above. I think I'm missing a lot of chat, for the record. It's nothing personal, though, I promise. I've been focusing on the games a little more tonight. I don't really know why. Jacob, I don't actually see any messages, dude. I'm scrolling way up. I don't see anything, so maybe I am missing them. Oh, no. What? He's got 2 obsidian statues inside of that. Oh, that is not good at all. That is a major problem for us, guys. I think that's game. The good news is he can't cube his Hadronox for the Witching Hour, but the obsidian statues are too much of a problem on their own. It doesn't even matter if he cubes the Hadronox. I can't beat these. There's gonna be 1,000,000 obsidian statues in that. Oh no, I really needed Matriarch this turn too. Ugh. This is like the perfect Matriarch board. Oh, I'm so dead, guys. We can't win. It's impossible to beat the obsidian statues. I'm trying to heal these so they don't unleash the obsidian statues, right? But now that I played this, it doesn't even matter, because he can just kill one thing. He can try to kill, like, the Hadronox. Although, no, if he doesn't like that, he's going to do it wrong. These are going to come out first. Oh, no, these aren't dead. Never mind. Kill this! Kill this! Okay. Alright. That gives us a little glimmer of hope, I guess. A very, very tiny one. But a glimmer. A glimmer of hope. I need a way to heal these again. I need Circle of Healing. I need Circle of Healing to heal his stuff. I really can't even Holy Nova that, because I don't want it to die right now. So I could Spirit Lash to draw first. Man, if only I had a Night Scale Matriarch right now, we would be in this freaking game, but I don't. I don't have one. I need cards, though. I need resources, so as much as this puts me closer to fatigue, I think I have to do it. I think I have to. I'm probably going to end up playing this. Because I need... oh, this might be a little better. I don't really care if that... Actually, I do, because this has 7 health. But I can give that more health, so that's okay. How much health does that have? 8. That's good. That's good. So we're, like, fatiguing now, but I'm trying to keep these alive. The Circle of Healing has worked against him beautifully. Oh my god. No, Drake gives him the trades. No. Now he gets the 2 Obsidian statues and the Hadronox, and we're dead. We can't win now. There's no way out now. No way out. He maybe didn't have to do all that at once. He's actually kind of giving me some potential AoE effects here. I don't think we have enough though, right? We can only do 5 to the board, which won't be enough. We can kill Lich King and a couple things, but it ain't gonna get us there. I can do another... I can do another 3 next turn. Actually, I can clear his board here. But then he has Witching Hours that I can't beat. The Hadronox will eventually win the game. Because it will eventually die again with minions on board. Although I can actually out-heal him, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. He's going to gain armor. That's not good. Oh no, he's going to kill me. That's even worse. That's worse. That's a lot worse. We're dead. Forgot about Brace. How's he not used 2 branching paths yet? My god. Well, that sucks. We actually were almost in that game there. Huh. Huh. That was really, really fun. That was so much fun. That was a great exploration of this deck. That was so freaking cool. And there you go, that was the Coffin Crasher Deathrattle Priest, and you know what? It worked way better than I expected. Now, I'm not saying it's a tier 1 deck, I'm not saying it's perfect. Clearly still needs some refinements, playtesting, but it wasn't fundamentally bad, which is what I kind of expected to see. The Dragon package gave you enough control pieces. Coffin Crasher honestly provided a lot of tempo and pressure that I was not expecting, so I thought it performed quite well. And all in all, pretty happy with how that deck turned out. That said, of course, if you guys have questions, recommendations for this deck, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.